Parents who we want to serve, unfortunately, they not always have enough resources. And I mean enough resources not only in terms of money, which is if it's business, which I'm running as business, it's a valid point, but they have not enough resources in terms of time and energy, and generally it's like they are depleted of energy. And I realized I need to do something for this majority of people. I don't want to focus only on few who can afford my high paid program, which is life-changing, but if it's not changing lives because they cannot afford, I'm not serving. So what I'm doing now, I'm gathering my support team to deliver high quality membership for parents of children with autism, so they can come and pay monthly low fee.
Lovely.
They can have a support network, they can have information, they can have quality resources, and they have this delivered in a really small bits of information with a lot of support, but because it's not based only on me support, but it's based on almost like peer support and more like other parents supporting other parents, and
absolutely
holding each other. So to make it happen. And to have a little bit of my background, I am mother of 4 children.
I
have out of 4 children, I have 3 with neurodiversity. So 3 out of them have a dyslexia. 1 out of those 3 have a ADHD, and 1 had so-called severe autism when she was diagnosed. So severe autism, it means that she was not able to communicate until 4.5. She had meltdowns multiple times a day. Was not able to cope with just daily things, even to dress her up or to put shoes on, or try to go somewhere was nightmare, because it was putting her out of balance, into meltdown, and it was just scream. She couldn't sleep for a couple of years. For 2 or 3 years she had no circadian rhythm, let's say. She was just screaming and crying, and she would sleep when she is exhausted. So it means she could fall asleep wherever, in the middle of the floor, or eat, or in the car. But majority of family would suffer as well. So I was depleted of sleep. My partner was depleted of sleep. Her siblings, my other children as well. Everything was sort of, in a way, falling apart at that time. And she had a severe dyspraxia. And you know, so dyspraxia. Somebody is not aware of their body.
My youngest is it's very similar.
And she would fall off the chair, slide sort of down the chair. She would not be able to find her mouth with the spoon, or her coordination, hand-eye coordination was not there. But she was doing incredible things, going on a climbing frame and going on some really narrow things. It's like, how are you doing that? How is that you cannot sit on a chair or just sit, but then you can walk straight line on this pole? It's like, what is that?
Oh, interesting.
But obviously, then it was all kind of surprise for me. Now it's not surprise, because then I never heard of autism. I never seen anyone with autism. It was what, 17 years ago when she was diagnosed. Now she's 20 years old, and she's going to college, and she's talking fluently in 2 languages, and she understands and can respond in 3rd language. So, and how she developed over the time, and what she achieved, for many people who look at her and remember her how she was, or for professionals who looking at her profile and see how much she achieved in such a time. And for example, dyspraxia is not there anymore. Her sleep is perfect. She's speaking and she's communicating, she's connecting to people perfectly. So the progress is amazing. It didn't happen overnight, but it really was input from the multiple sources, from
definitely
and the right professionals at the right time.
Absolutely. Yeah, the right advice is crucial, really.
Yeah, and this as well put me on a path. So whatever I was doing before, I was not able to do because I needed to become a full-time mom when everything was falling apart. And it put me on a path of special education, childcare, and I will specialize childcare and started to focus on children with special needs, mostly autism, neurodiversity, speech delay. Then took some tools on board and some more training, and obviously that put me on completely different path. And as I am as well apparently neurodiverse person with dyslexia and waiting for possible diagnosis of autism, but waiting lists are really long, and
yes, they are.
I'm not in any kind of burnout or meltdown because I know myself really well, and I'm not putting myself through anything that can compromise my well-being. So I don't have urgent need to be diagnosed, and obviously there is no urgent need to be diagnosed for anyone if there is no problem. But the traits are there, and they are quite clear.
Right. Okay.
However, all this experience put me on the path that when I'm focused, when I'm interested in something, I'm like that. It's like I'm going to learn everything.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm going to
understand that.
Yes, I'm going to dig deep until I find the.
Absolutely. Sounds very familiar. I've done similar.
Yes. So that's about me. So what is my story behind all of that, what I'm doing, and what I'm doing, I'm absolutely passionate. I'm absolutely confident 100%. This is my mission in life, because never think before felt like that. I feel that it's absolutely right for me to do as maybe it sounds a little bit spiritual, as a gift to humanity, as a gift to other parents who are going through at the beginning of the journey, as a gift to those young people or children who are just emerging with these conditions and this condition, and there's nothing wrong with them. They need right support.